Hey guys, my previous video has been deleted and this is gonna be a re-upload because I got the whole information wrong and it just totally doesn't make any sense why I put that video up. And I was talking about things that doesn't really make any sense for most of you guys. So I kind of did a re-upload today, although I really don't want to, but it just seems that it's kind of unfair to kind of like get the wrong information and just send it on YouTube because, stuff like things can happen. So anyway, as you may remember, we'll be talking about the Kings Island possible project. Well, nothing's been confirmed yet because since this whole pandemic happened, they lost so many money and they've just spent a lot of money on Orion. So we're not going to be talking anything specific about 2021, 2022 because I don't think they're going to be getting anything next year due to what has been going on lately. So, and plus they've just demolished two roller coasters, Firehawk and Vortex. So, but we can talk about a possible future coaster in the upcoming years. I just don't think we can see it happening next year or 2022 because of, like I said, what's going on. So let's move on to the land that I've probably spot some markers from YouTube videos. Well, I haven't been to the park ever, but I did found out about the markers, and somebody said that they're actually working on some kind of water line in front of Kings Island, and it doesn't have to do anything about a roller coaster. But my prediction is either they're gonna put this use the old Center Beach station and build some kind of coaster. I know it's been rumored that they're gonna get an RMC hybrid. I just don't see it really happening at the moment. But they could possibly probably not be in this area. But if it does come in this area, then I can see a possible layout like this. If not, they can possibly be a different layout, but possibly similar to what I drew here in black. But just in case it does happen and people got the wrong information, I do believe that most likely it should be an RMC hybrid. But again, remember we have Steel Vengeance up north, so you probably won't be seeing it as tall as Steel Vengeance. We can probably see it a little bit shorter than Steel Vengeance, a little bit lower possibly. That's what I was trying to talk about. So anyway, there was a Five Alive poster, and it seems that it's actually for Cedar Point, not Kings Island. So it doesn't have to do anything with the teaser really, but people thought that that was going to be the main teaser for Kings Island. Correct me if I'm wrong, but at first I thought they were doing some kind of front entrance update, but it doesn't seem that to be the case because I've heard some kind of rumor that it's actually some kind of waterline fix for Kings Island or Mason, Ohio. So they're probably fixing some kind of pipe work for the water. So I don't think it has to do anything with Kings Island's coaster, but it does seem that people thought it was going to be a roller coaster, and people were really begging that Kings Island would get another roller coaster, and they were kind of shocked. But then I think they've just found out that they're just doing some water line, told by the park is what I'm guessing. So, but if just in case it does happen, then if we start seeing any construction starting or possibly any track pieces showing, then we could already tell that Kings Islands are already planning to build their next coaster. But as of right now, we haven't really seen any track pieces on site yet. But due to the pandemic, I still don't think that Kings Island will build their coaster just yet. Probably it will be around 2023 or 2025. Or we can hope that when this pandemic's over, that's the time they're gonna really start construction on their next coaster. But right now, there are two reasons: because the park's closed, they're not making enough money. Number two, they've spent a lot of money in Orion's budget, so we won't most likely see any coaster yet to come to Kings Island. Plus, they've just removed Vortex, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna touch that land first before the Son of Beast. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're gonna move to Vortex's land, and I think um this emergy date, or I don't know how to pronounce that word, a emergy date is out of date, and you can see that Vortex is still on its land, but it looks pretty average size. Looks like a lot of people are speculating a B&M dive to go on that spot, but it is very expensive. But there's a chance that Kings Island want to spend that much money again. But in my perspective, I would probably want to see a RMC Hybrid go on the spot better than where the Son of B station is, because over there, uh, it's close to the front gate, and I think most likely a B&M wing will most likely be on that spot. But to be honest, it looks like we're gonna be seeing a coaster go on Vortex's spot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it won't probably be this year though, or next year. It'll probably be most likely as soon as this pandemic's over, or possibly 2025. So they probably need to start opening the park first for a while to start making money again, and probably after a year or so, that's the time they're gonna start on their next project for their next coaster. I mean, remember, Orion costs a lot of money, so they gotta really save up for the next few years for their next coaster, because potentially building a roller coaster is notoriously expensive, especially when you have something from B&M. So if they don't want to go with B&M for now, they can go with the RMC, because they built this really unique coaster, and there's nothing like it in Kings Island. I think that's what they're missing in their lineup so bad. Although they have Steel Vengeance just up north at Cedar Point, I just think that they can try to make it less taller than Steel Vengeance, and possibly a little bit different than Steel Vengeance, than just copying Steel Vengeance. They don't necessarily have to make it 200 feet tall, but they can make it at least almost 200 feet tall. But I can see an RMC Hybrid, but from what I'm hearing from most people, I've been hearing a bit of rumors that a B&M dive could possibly take its spot, and I think that's absolutely um, possible, because this line really fits in with the B&M dive. I mean, if you look at something like Yukon Striker, they have a land like they try to be creative and stuff. So I think a B&M dive will work really well for this land. But I think instead of having this little station here, I think they're gonna use the station this way actually, and then have it turn around here into the lift. So instead of having a little curve to the right, you will then have a station facing towards, or in facing in front of the Windseeker, and then you will turn around, and you will then start your ascent of the hill, and then you're gonna turn like Yukon Striker and Valraven. You'll dive straight down and do this Immelman turn, and then I think after that Immelman turn, you will then, so just like Yukon Striker, this part of the land won't be used, but this Immelman will be here. It will turn here, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a 0G roll, and then you're gonna be hitting your mid-course brake run. You dive straight down, you go into another Immelman, but a smaller one, or a dive loop, and then you go to your side and whatever, and then you just finish the ride off. So that's what I'm guessing will be the next coaster. I don't think it's going to necessarily be in Santa Beast, but people were proven wrong that that's the case. But um, we haven't really seen any construction yet. Nothing has been officially announced yet, so don't really expect that I'm going to be uh, right on the coasters. This is just my guess right now, but nothing has been happening since this pandemic happening, and really spent the cost of Orion. So probably won't be a while. Plus, probably it's gonna take a while for Kings Island to get another coaster. So probably won't be until 2025. I can see their next coaster happening 2025, or if not 2025, 2023. But like I said before, don't hesitate, because we still have a lot more years to come for Kings Island to save some money again and to earn money again. So don't keep your hopes up, because you're probably gonna end up being disappointed if you don't see the coaster that you expect to be coming. But anyway, yeah, I really was hoping that Kings Island will get their next coaster due to those markers going on. So yeah, but in case I'm right with the markers and it's actually a coaster, then I would probably feel free that they're gonna be getting an RMC hybrid in that spot. But I just hardly doubt that's gonna happen right away. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this re-uploaded video. Share your thoughts below on what you want to see come to Kings Island in the near future. Um, Please give a like. If you're new, please be sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.